G'day mates. Every video on YouTube about retiring in Australia starts with the same assumption. It assumes you own your home. It assumes the mortgage is gone. It assumes you are sitting in a paid-off house somewhere, sipping tea and wondering how to stretch your super. But what if you're not? What if you are 58 years old, you are renting, and every single retirement calculator you punch your numbers into was built for someone else's life? Today, we are not talking about the ideal retirement. We are talking about the real one. The one that millions of Australians are actually facing, renting, working, and quietly terrified that the finish line keeps moving further away. I am going to show you the brutal, honest math of retiring as a renter in Australia. No sugarcoating, no pretending a problem doesn't exist, just the numbers.
Let's start with a number that'll shock you. In the last video, we talked about the Centrelink sweet spot, a homeowner couple with $450,000 to $500,000 in super, combining their drawdown with the full age pension to live on roughly $68,000 a year, tax-free, in a paid-off house. That math is beautiful. For homeowners. For renters, that same $500,000 disappears in 8 years, maybe less. Here is why. The average rent for a modest unit or house in a major Australian city right now is sitting somewhere between $25,000 and $35,000 a year. Add your groceries, utilities, transport, medical bills and basic living costs on top of that, and you are looking at $55,000 to $65,000 a year in total expenses, just to exist at a modest level. Your $500,000 in super, drawn at 5% a year, gives you $25,000. The full single-age pension gives you around $28,000. Combined, that's $53,000 a year. You're already behind, and the rent only goes up.
Here is where it gets even more complicated. The age pension is not designed equally for renters and homeowners, and a lot of Aussies don't realise this until it's too late. Yes, there is something called the Rent Assistance Supplement. Centrelink currently pays eligible renters up to around $5,000 extra per year on top of the age pension. That sounds helpful. But think about it. The government gives you $5,000 to help cover rent that costs $30,000. That is not a solution. That is a band-aid on a broken leg. The brutal reality is this: the entire Australian retirement system was architected around home ownership. The pension amount, the assets test, the income thresholds, all of it assumes your biggest expense, your roof, is already paid off. When it isn't, the numbers simply don't add up the same way.
Let's do the honest math. If you are a single renter retiring at 67, living in a capital city, you need your super and the age pension combined to cover at least $55,000 to $60,000 a year. The full single pension gives you $28,000. So your super needs to cover the remaining $27,000 to $32,000 every single year. To draw $30,000 a year and have your money last 20 years, which takes you to 87, using a conservative return rate, you need somewhere between $700,000 and $800,000 in super at retirement. That is not $500,000. That is not the sweet spot. That is $300,000 more than what the homeowner needs. And here is the gut punch. Most Australians are retiring with far less than that. If you're renting, that gap is not just uncomfortable, it is a crisis.
So what do you do if you're 55, you are renting, and you do not have $800,000 in super? You have 3 realistic paths. Option 1, move somewhere cheaper. Not sexy, but effective. Regional Australia, country towns, some parts of southeast Queensland, rent is dramatically lower than in Sydney or Melbourne. A modest house in regional Victoria might cost you $15,000 a year in rent instead of $30,000. That difference alone adds years to your retirement runway. Some Aussies are even making this work overseas, in places like Portugal, Thailand or Malaysia, where the Australian pension goes much further.
Option 2. Work longer or work differently. It adds to your super balance and it shortens the number of years your money needs to last. Working part-time from 62 to 67 instead of stopping cold at 60 can add $100,000 or more to your retirement balance while keeping your brain sharp and your social connections alive. Option 3. The granny flat strategy. This one is underused and under-talked about. If you have adult children who own their home, a formal granny flat agreement where you contribute money toward a room, a separate dwelling or a renovation in exchange for guaranteed accommodation for life can legally reduce your assessable assets under Centrelink rules, boosting your pension or solving your housing problem permanently. It needs to be done properly with legal advice, but for the right family, it is a genuine lifeline.
I want to say something honest here. If you are in your 40s or 50s and you are renting, the single most powerful financial move you can make is not picking better shares, not finding a smarter fund, and not reading another finance book. It is doing absolutely everything in your power to stop renting.
I know that sounds impossible in this market. I know deposits are enormous and prices feel like they are designed to lock ordinary Australians out. But even a modest unit, anywhere in the country, paid off by the time you retire, is worth more to your retirement security than an extra $200,000 in super. Your home doesn't get means tested, it doesn't get taper rated, it doesn't go up and down with the ASX, it just quietly sits there, saving you $25,000 to $35,000 a year in rent every single year for the rest of your life. If there is one message in this entire video, that is it.
Retiring as a renter in Australia is not impossible, but it requires more money, more planning, and more honest conversations than the standard retirement guides will ever tell you. You need roughly $300,000 more in super than a homeowner does. You need to seriously consider where you live, and you need to start those conversations now, not at 65 when the options have already closed.
The system is not built for you, but that does not mean you cannot work around it. If this video helped you understand your actual situation a little more clearly, hit the like button and subscribe. And drop a comment below. Are you a renter planning for retirement? I want to know where you are at, and I'll read as many as I can. I'm the Retired Aussie. Thanks for trusting me with your time. I'll see you in the next one.